Hi, let's talk upcycling. Upcycling is the use of discarded objects or materials in such a way as to create a product of higher quality or value than the original. How is that any different from recycling, you may ask? Well, when you recycle an item, it goes back into production and is transformed into a completely different item. The situation that we are in right now has caused us to lower our consumption rate, which is great for the planet. However, if you've been wondering how you can further help and you have a few out of use materials laying around your house, this video is for you. I'll be teaching you how to make a self-watering plant system, and the best part is that everything you'll need you probably already have in your house, so you won't be creating any more trash. The materials you're going to need are an empty Coke bottle, the plant of your choice, some soil, cutter and a pair of scissors. I'm using two different sizes of scissors, some cotton fabric tied into a rope or a braid, and some cotton pads. We're using a Coke bottle because it already, as you can see, has some guidelines that you can use to start cutting. Take your empty Coke bottle and create a hole using the guidelines already in the bottle. Here I am using a smaller pair of scissors since I didn't have a cutter, but go ahead and use whatever you have. And then after you create that hole, you're going to take a bigger pair of scissors and you're going to cut all around the bottle until you're left with the bottom and top part of the bottle. Don't worry if it looks a little bit messy, you can go ahead and keep cutting to even it out. After you've done that, now would be the time to decorate your bottle if you want. Here you can see that I already painted mine, so this is the one that we're going to be using for the rest of this video. Now take your cotton pad, I'm using two because they're a little bit smaller, and create a hole in between them, and then you're going to take your rope and you're going to put it through that hole. After you've done that, you're going to take it and slide it through the nozzle of the bottle so that the cotton will prevent the soil from sliding through the nozzle. Like so, make sure it's pretty tight so that no soil will pass through. Now that you have that, you can begin filling it up with soil to about a little bit over halfway. You want to make sure you don't fill it all the way up because we're going to transplant our flowers. Now pour some water so that the soil can set. Now we're going to transplant our flowers into the pot we just made. Now we're going to separate the top half of the bottle from the bottom half, and you're going to pour some water into the bottom half of the bottle, just enough so that the cotton fabric braid can soak it up. That's it. Now you have an upcycled self-watering plant system. Now that you have done primary research as to what upcycling is, you can expand the same idea and say create your own completely upcycled nursery, or even come up with an entirely new idea to further prolong the use of materials around your house and increase their value. All materials in this video were used to their maximum capacity. Any materials that couldn't be further upcycled were discarded into their corresponding recycling bins. No extra trash was generated from this video.